episode of Cardi Kitchen. You know, it's fall season, right? And what's always good in fall season is a good hearty chili. This is a very quick and easy, simple recipe, and we're gonna do this today with venison. And we're gonna use a 50-50. It's 50% venison and 50% brisket. And I want to give a warm thank you to my friend Cliff Robinson out in Texas who gave me this beautiful ground up venison. And you can use any meat you'd like. I mean, you can use ground beef, whatever you feel like having. We're going to add one rough chopped, you can see that, bell pepper. And you can do any bell pepper you're choosing, green, red, yellow, or orange. And then this is 3/4 of a cup, or 3/4 of an onion, rough chopped. 1 cup of water. I'm going to use 3 ounces of a tomato paste, 4 ounces of a hatch chili. You know, this is what, 12 ounces or 16 ounces, 1 can. 1 can of stewed tomatoes. And this is a little twist here is some coffee rub. It's really delicious. It's got brown sugar and cumin and obviously coffee in it. And then this is the spice I use, and it's called Carol Shelby's chili mix, and it's got everything in it. You know, the chili powder and the garlic and the pepper and salt and all the seasonings you're going to need. Then the 3 beans, I use a kidney, pinto beans, and black beans. Now, I don't add this right away. I wait until the chili is cooked for many hours. And you could also just serve this on the side as like one of the toppings, because some people don't like beans in their chili. And if you do, just serve them on the side and then add them with your bowl of chili. So let's go ahead and then of course this is going to be 2 pounds of ground beef, whatever. Well, this is the venison, but whatever you use. I don't drain it. I like all the flavors of the meat in there. And then you're just going to add everything to the pool, right? Let's do tomatoes. I'm going to go with a 1/2 can. If you don't use tomato paste, I wouldn't add the extra water, because the stewed tomatoes has enough water in there. And then we're going to go ahead and add the bell pepper, onion, and these are green chilies. And then the rub. And then the mix. And what's great about this, takes 10 minutes to put together, 15 minutes at the most, and then you just let it cook. And if you want a little extra spice, this has got cayenne pepper. And I'm going to go ahead, because my wife and I do like a little spicy, but it comes with the packet, and it's measured out. And there you go. And all you're going to do is mix this up real quick. You're going to put this on a high heat. Now, you can use a crock pot. I like the crock pot when I do this, because it's really good. And then I add the water. And you're just going to let this get hot, real hot, you know, get it up to temperature. If you see a slight boil, if you put this in a regular pot, and then bring it down to simmer and just let it cook. But a good mix like this, and there you go. You got a good hearty chili. Now, as it's cooking, if you want to add a little more water, add a little more water. If you want to add a little more tomatoes, add a little more tomatoes. But there you go. And that is done, and it's going to be ready for a good meal later on. Okay, well, the chili just came off. And about 15 minutes ago, I put the beans in, the 3 beans, the pintos, the black beans, and the kidney beans. And this is the end result of all that beautiful chili. And it's been cooking for a good 4 or 5 hours now. So there's several ways you can obviously serve chili. You know, just in a regular bowl, add some onions. You could add some onions or some cheese. But going back to childhood, we did the old, what we call the chili billy, and probably a lot of you out there already know about this, where you just take about a little handful of Fritos, and I do like the smaller cut Frito, and then you put some chili right on top, generous amount, and then a little bit of cheese, or in my case, a lot of cheese. And then finish it off with some onions. And I dice these up a little bit. This is any kind of onion you like. And there you have it, the Chili Billy. or if you just want to have your chili. So let's go ahead and we're going to do our taste test here. And get a good scoop of chili and cheese and onions. Here we go. Just enough heat. I really enjoy this recipe. I've got this recipe from a friend of mine. He uses chunk beef, but I decided to do the venison and brisket today. But again, any kind of meat you want to put in your chili, it's wonderful, and it's a good hearty meal to have on a nice fall day. Well, that ends another Cardi Kitchen. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode.